bad news for the Raiders in the final hours before facing the Panthers, which seems to be an easy game to me. The Raiders receive updates that 2 starting players will not be able to participate in the match. They are limited, and as much as Pierce tried to calm the temperaments, this does not seem to be a quiet situation for the Raiders. Subscribe to the channel and leave your like. The Las Vegas Raiders are coming off a big win over the Baltimore Ravens, and Week 3 presents a very favorable matchup against the lowly Carolina Panthers. That's just one of the many reasons why the latest injury update involving star defensive lineman Christian Wilkins is important. Wilkins, along with star defensive lineman Max Crosby, was officially listed as questionable when the Raiders' final injury report came out Friday. Raiders coach Antonio Pierce all but said Crosby would play, but it was a bit more of a mystery as to whether Wilkins would be available. He's dealing with a knee injury that isn't considered serious, but still limited him during the week. ESPN's Jeremy Fowler reported Saturday night that Wilkins is expected to go, giving the Raiders their dominant defensive duo as they look to move to 2-1. Wilkins has yet to record a sack on the season and has just a 7.7% pressure rate, according to Next Gen Stats. However, his impact goes beyond his personal stats, and that was on full display against the Ravens. Crosby recorded 2.0 sacks in that game, and both came with Wilkins lined up next to him. The first one that occurred in the first quarter was the result of Crosby getting matched up 1-on-1 because Wilkins was matched up with Tyler Linderbaum and Daniel Falele himself. That left Crosby with Ravens right tackle Patrick Meckery, and well, we all know what usually happens when Crosby gets matched up 1-on-1 with an unproven offensive lineman. The next one came on a play where Crosby looped inside, but Wilkins' mere presence forced the Ravens' offensive lineman to seriously consider it, which helped draw attention away from Crosby. This happened on the Ravens' first play of the ensuing drive after the Raiders tied the game at 23 and Lamar Jackson and company failed to recover and went 3-and-out. Gardner Minshew and company then took over the reins and moved the offense into field goal range, where Daniel Carlson made a 38-yard field goal attempt to win the game. It's not all about the final stat line, and that's just one of the many reasons why Wilkins' availability this week is so great. He'll get his numbers up eventually.